We find a calming scenario. Coronal hole dissipated. Sunspots making the flares are departing as we saw in the opening sequence, and that's leaving the X-ray flux to crest and descend once again now. The story, of course, is in the solar wind. The story, of course, is in the solar wind. The story, of course, is in the solar wind. The story, of course, is in the solar wind. The story, of course, is in the solar wind.
Comes as tensions are at their highest level in years.
I've spoken with him a number of times.
The Biden administration imposing sanctions for Russian interference in the 2020 election and for the solar winds cyber attack. But
She just said solar winds cyber attack. The solar winds is the perfect savior attacking the sun and earth with gamma radiation. So they're going to make Putin the villain in the movie, and he doesn't mind being the villain. His company's called Solar Wind. Solar Wind is the perfect savior's green gamma radiation. Nicki Minaj has an album called Seeing Green. They're all telling a Bible prophecy, but they're going to blame Putin. But solar radiation or gamma radiation causes solar flares, and solar flares produces solar wind that attacks Earth. Instead of telling the world the Messiah is attacking Earth with solar wind, they're going to give the credit to Putin. But the perfect savior's gamma radiation creates solar wind, and it's green and purple. And the TV show Revolution says, when the radiation comes, if you don't have those nano angels in you, you're going to die. And on the TV show American Horror Story Season 8, they die. On the TV show American Horror Story Season 8, gamma radiation knocked out all electricity on Earth and it's killing people. And Satan is going around to the bunkers killing all the rich Illuminati people hiding from the gamma radiation. On the TV show Revolution, the gamma radiation knocked out the electricity. And if you don't have the nano angels, those little lights in you, you die from radiation poisoning. So 2 weeks ago, the gamma radiation solar wind knocked out the electricity in the southeast states and caused the gas shortage. But they blamed it on Putin's hackers, and his hacking company is called Solar Wind. So they're going to give the credit to Putin. They're not going to tell you it's the Messiah. They want you scared of man. You need to be scared of the Messiah.
We find a calming scenario. Coronal hole dissipated. Sunspots making the flares are departing as we saw in the opening sequence, and that's leaving the X-ray flux to crest and descend once again now. The story, of course, is in the solar wind. The story, of course, is in the solar wind. The story, of course, is in the solar wind. The story, of course, is in the solar wind. The story, of course, is in the solar wind.
The perfect savior's gamma radiation is attacking the Earth with solar wind. I'm pointing at the Earth right now, and the sun is in the middle, sending out solar radiation, solar wind towards Earth, and it's gonna knock out Earth's electricity. When it knocked out the gas pipeline, that was a warning. When it caused COVID-19, it was a warning.